Have you ever wondered why you feel less sharp than before? Why your thoughts feel cloudy? Why your creativity, your memory, your curiosity doesn't feel as alive as it used to? Maybe you look at your younger self and think, I was smarter back then. I used to remember more. I used to be faster, clearer, sharper. If you ever felt that, then this video is for you, because intelligence is not something we lose overnight. It fades slowly, quietly, silently. And the things that steal it from us aren't dramatic. They're small, daily, invisible. Today, I want to show you the everyday habits that are silently lowering your intelligence. Not to scare you, but to wake you up. Because once you see them, you can break free. So sit with this. Don't rush it. Let's go deep. Number 1, scrolling without thinking. Picture this. You wake up. Your phone is in your hand before your mind is even awake. Notifications, messages, stories, posts, endless information. Not chosen by you, but chosen for you. Most people don't understand this. When you scroll passively, your brain is not thinking. It is only reacting. And the more your brain becomes reactive, the less it becomes creative. Your attention is being trained to jump, to switch, to never stay long enough to think for yourself. And slowly, you lose the ability to focus deeply, to reflect, to analyze, to create. You become a consumer, not a thinker. And the saddest part? You don't even notice it happening. Silently. Every day. Number 2, having opinions you didn't form yourself. Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Most people don't have their own thoughts. They borrow them from the internet, from family, from trends, from media. They repeat what they hear and mistake it for intelligence. But repeating is not thinking. Agreeing is not understanding. Speaking loudly is not being wise. True intelligence is the ability to say, I don't know. Let me learn. Let me think. Let me see. But we are afraid of that. We want to look smart, so we pretend. And every time we pretend, we silence the part of our mind that is meant to grow. Curiosity dies. Learning dies. Growth dies. Not because we are incapable, but because we stopped asking questions. 3, surrounding yourself with people who don't challenge you. Listen carefully. You become like the people you surround yourself with. If your circle laughs at effort, you'll stop trying. If your circle avoids deep conversation, you'll stop thinking deeply. If your circle fears new ideas, you'll learn to fear them too. People don't just influence us, they shape us. Your intelligence does not grow in comfort. It grows in challenge, in discussions, in debates, in curiosity, in silence, in reflection. If your environment does not nourish your mind, your intelligence will starve. Number 4, avoiding boredom. This one is surprising. People think boredom is bad. They fear silence, stillness, empty moments. But let me tell you something powerful. Most of your best ideas will come from silence, from boredom, from quiet time. When the mind has room to breathe, it starts to create. But we have replaced silence with constant stimulation, music always playing, notifications always buzzing, screens always shining. The mind never gets to wander, to imagine, to dream, and slowly. Your creativity dies, not because you lost it, but because you never give it space to speak. Number 5, not reading. I'm not talking about school reading. I'm talking about reading to grow. Books are conversations with the greatest minds that have ever lived. People who spent years thinking deeply, compressing a lifetime of wisdom into a few hundred pages. And most people will never read even 5 books in their entire adult life. They think, I don't have time. But they have time to scroll for 4 hours, to watch a show for 6 hours, to gossip for 2 hours. It's not about time, it's about priority. Your intelligence grows when you feed it, and books are food. Number 6, not thinking for yourself. Here's the truth. The world is full of noise. So many voices telling you what to think, who to be, what to believe. But wisdom, real wisdom, comes from solitude. Ask yourself, when was the last time I sat alone, with no phone, no music, no distraction, and just let myself think? Most people avoid being alone with their mind because they are afraid of what they will find. But if you do not look within, you will live your life controlled by the world outside. Intelligence requires self-reflection, a conversation with yourself, a questioning of your own patterns. Don't be afraid to meet your mind. It has been waiting for you. Number 7, the habit of saying "I'll do it later." Procrastination doesn't just waste time. It trains the brain to avoid effort. And when the brain avoids effort, it weakens. Every time you delay something you know you should do, you teach your mind that discomfort is dangerous, that discipline is pain, that growth is something to fear. But intelligence grows through challenge, through study, through effort, through curiosity. Don't wait for motivation. Create momentum. Now listen. If you saw yourself in these patterns, do not feel ashamed. Do not feel guilty. We all fall into these traps because they are everywhere. Normal, easy, convenient. But you are here, listening, awakening. And that matters. Intelligence is not something you lose. It is something you reignite. You can train your mind again. You can rebuild your focus. You can restore your curiosity. You can become sharper, deeper, wiser, all over again. And it begins with a simple decision: to be conscious, to be deliberate, to take your mind back, because your mind is the most valuable thing you will ever own. Protect it, feed it, grow it. Your future self is waiting for you.